Welcome back to Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Let's continue with that information on the new manager for Middlesbrough. We told you Tony Pullis has been appointed new manager of Middlesbrough to succeed their manager Gary Monk. Pullis was sacked by the Baggies, that's West Brom, in November after a run of 10 Premier League games without a victory. Our club says, no, we can't take this anymore. Goodbye. 59-year-old will watch Borough's Boxing Day home championship game against Bolton from the stands with Craig Liddell taking caretaker charge. However, the club have not disclosed the length of his contract. But Gary Monk now, what's next for him?
Well, Gary Monk, of course, used to be in Swansea City, and of course there are talks about the fact that he might return there. Swansea City needs a coach right now. This is a torrid time for Gary Monk. You know, it's not easy to bring that kind of free-flow kind of football to a championship side, and that was what we were trying to make Middlesbrough to play. And of course, Middlesbrough were in the Premier League last season. They wanted to go back, and they're looking at the fact that, okay, if we need to get back, get our Premier League status, we cannot continue with Gary Monk.
Make you ask question because Tony Pullis has so much experience in the English Premier League. Sometimes I think these coaches, they just go to the Champions League side to get a breather, the Championship side, get a breather, you know, take pressure off them, because, I mean, you know, the EPL and all of the eyes and the talks that comes with it. Because I think Tony Pullis has got so much quality to even still coach in English Premier League.
I mean, it's a lowdown for Tony Pullis going down to the Championship. This is the first time in a very long while that he's going to be doing this one. But then, it's even going to get a bigger pressure for Middlesbrough. As I told you, Middlesbrough want to get their Premier League status back. Now, for Tony Pullis, does he have an experience in bringing teams up into the Premier League? That's a million-dollar question. He did that with Stoke City back in the day, but how long ago did he do that? That is something that we should ask ourselves. Will he be able to do that with a Middlesbrough side that wants to get back their Premier League status? So it's a bigger pressure. It's not as if he's going to get much more bigger pressure than the Premier League. So let's just wish him well, and hopefully, you know, see if Middlesbrough will be back into the Premier League next season.
Then you can't give what you don't have. So, of course, Tony Pullis will understand what you should expect at Middlesbrough. We wish them all the best. We'll continue to monitor that situation. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. You can talk to us. I want to show some love to our followers on social media. Emmanuel Olatunde, thank you so much for talking to us. He says, I'm optimistic. He is optimistic that the current Nigerian team will make the country proud in the coming World Cup. Optimism. Omotosho says 2017 is one of the best years for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and I wish them all the best at the World Cup. Ezekiel Nimrod, I think the NFF is really working hard to ensure top-notch preparation for the Super Eagles. We read this one before, and Ezekiel Nimrod again says, Austin, unless we get our preparations for all the competitions mentioned by the chairman of the NOC right, unless we get it right, that's what he's saying, we will get the same results we've been getting over the years. And that's, I mean, it's what you sow, you reap. It's as simple as that. So you cannot be giving a problem the same approach and expect to get results. Emmanuel Pala says, every time we're talking about funding, if they can't fund these guys, then they should not engage them in any sports. Let them sit down until they are ready to fund them effectively. Emmanuel wrote to us from Luxembourg. Thank you so much. We appreciate you whenever you do this. Ibrahim Zama says Plateau United's triumph as Nigerian champions was among the surprises of 2017. That's a fan of the Nigerian Professional Football League and Plateau United. Cosmos, thank you so much for stopping by.
Well, thank you so much.
And let it be on record that you said Manchester City we run over Newcastle just in case. We'll see you next week.
Yes, certainly. Okay. And it will be a new year when you see me next week.
Okay, fantastic. That's it. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Remember, when we leave the studio, the love continues. You can keep talking to us on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook Channels, IFL Sports for the team. I'm Austin Okonakpan. Sports is so much fun in everything you do. Remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.